Now before I move on, I'm going to take a very quick look at how this would have looked had I done it with the outline tool, column tool, outline and so on. But I'm only going to do one part, or maybe two, I'll see, with the column tool. So I'm going to pick up the satin column. I'm going to choose the B tool and I'll leave that as is, but I'm going to make the density 4.5 and full comp 0.2 of a millimeter. That's enough. Okay, now my first node, my second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eight, 9, 10, and start sloping the angles away. Right. Now move my nodes so as they follow the path that I want them to follow. So he's a bit high. I need to go in a bit closer. He's sitting a bit high. So is he. And he needs to be angled this way a bit more. Maybe not that much. And I'm going to sneeze. Oh, I don't know where that one came from. Then this one. That's 2, 4. Let's make that a 2-inch gap, a 2 millimeter gap. 2-inch. Run a bus through a 2-inch gap. Okay, I tell that generate and take a look at it in 1:1. There you go. Oh, what happened up there? Let's go and take a look at that. I didn't move a node back into position. Edit. Nope, there he is. And make this one just over 2 millimeters. Generate. And take a look again. Okay, there you go. So you can do it the way I've shown, or you can do it with column tool satin plus the outline tool. you makes the choice. Now I'm just going to tell that backspace. That's it. Pull out, design. If you want to make it smaller, highlight the top one, hold down Shift, highlight the bottom one, tell them group 1. Now go to transform and transformation window. Size, it's 186 by 8.9. Let's make that 75% or even 50%. Okay, apply. And there it is as a much smaller design. So close this, image, delete. And there you are left with the design. Where would you use it? That depends on you. I like them and I use them as designs in their own right. They look nice on table linen. You can do a small one and stick it under lettering, especially if you're using a script. The choice is yours. But now I'm going to compile and put into editor. Tell that cancel. I don't want it to have a hoop, a stitch format yet. And I'm now going to tell it which hoop I want it to have. Standard 2, and I'll put it in. I know they've got my hoop here. Will it fit the 140? I don't think it will. But we can give it a try. Oh, it will. Look at that. And now I can save as Janome. Now, even though they've got JPX, I'm going to choose Janome Jeff. Too many mistakes get made when they create formats. Jeff Plus, there was no such format as a Jeff Plus. You sent a Jeff to your 11,000, and if you edited it in any way, it would then, the machine would save it as a Jeff Plus. Now, JPX is another format that doesn't really exist. I know that Janome software will save a JPX, but all that means is you're getting a Jeff with a thumbnail. So I'm just going to save it as a Jeff, because all Janome machines can read a Jeff format. And tell that OK, and it wants to know where. Group work, Embird, Cal 1, save. Now don't think you're getting off that easily, because we're going to go back to Studio in a minute, but we'll go into Manager first. There it is. And now we're going back to Studio. Okay, edit, Preferences. Work area, 140 by 140. No, thank you. I want... Oh, look at that. Do you know me MC500E square hoop? Yeah. It's also the... Is it the 200E? Do you know, I can't remember. I'm really out of touch now with the hoops. I want the 170, so I'll make it 160. That's that. And I want the height to be 190. Okay. Apply. Thank you. Image. Import. You're going to love me. Yes. There we go, a calligraphic bird. It's got a start point and it's got an end point. And the whole thing can be done in one pass. Now, it starts here, it comes around, you come into here, you return, you come down here, and you go into the spiral. It goes from there, and this, I don't know why there's a break in this line, it's perfectly intact in the graphic. It comes around here, comes out to the tip, back, loops, comes into a big spiral, another spiral, a smaller spiral, a spiral, a V, into a spiral, a V, and so on. And it continues like that, comes into this spiral, up into this small one, around, this one, around, comes around, keeps going, up into this one, around, back up here into the small spiral, down into the V, another V, another V, into another big spiral, I loop the loop up to the edge of the wing, comes back into another spiral, and then goes into the main body spiral and ends up in the center. So we're going to digitize it. I picked up a tool. I have. Before I do anything, right click, tell it generate, save as, Embird, save. You can start in the center or you can start here. I think I would prefer to start here. I'm going to ignore the eye. As far as I'm concerned, that doesn't exist. I could bring that around and make that be the eye. In fact, I might well do that. And go and pick up the tool. Okay. What stitch do I want? I don't want bean stitch, triple stitch. Gives too high a stitch count. single stitch is a bit skinny, so it looks like I'm back on sketch stitch. Okay, 2/10. Come on, thank you. Start my curve, come as far as here, bring that around. Now, I'm going to tell that generate, and I'm going to pick up satin column, hit numeral 3, put my second node at least 2 millimeters away from it, my third, my fourth, and I'm on the B option. That doesn't really get wide enough for me to be able to straighten the stitch. Well, that's okay. And I end it there. And I'm going to have to move in because I need to be able to see my nodes. Right, move that one, that one, that one, this one. Let's move this across. And move that one. Bring him closer. That's one. That's two. That's one. Oh, two gap. And I'm going to tell that generate stitches. And look at that. And 1-to-1 3D. There you go. Ah, now it's showing me a gap there. So let's go back to normal. Yep, there's a gap. And I started exactly where my first node was. So, create connection, wrong one. That's why there's a, tell that one delete. Okay, line tool, outline, there he is, numeral 3 key, sketch, curve that around, curve him around. Now I have to enter that, generate, come over to my satin column, density, I'll make that 4.2. Numeral 3 key. Okay. First node, second node, third, no right mouse node in this program, Maggie. Right, this one needs to come round a bit more. Where's he gone? That's better. And bring him back a bit. Okay, 1. Move him up into position. 2. 3. 4. Come on. Don't mess me around. Just behind. And then move him into position. Generate. I'm going to pick up the run line tool again. Numeral 3 key. It's bound to be in the wrong spot. Nope. 1, 2. One. 2. Come up around here. Move him up into position. Up to there. Move him up into position. Come down the body. Let's just move you into the center of that black line. Oh. Ooh, good little nerve jumping. It might be my posterior telling me I've been sitting on it for too long. I really do have to get up and move around more. Let's just pull out a bit. Oh, I've only got down to there. I thought I got miles down. I love doing these. Okay. Generate. Click off, go and pick up Satin tool. Zombie 4.2. Numeral 3. The same thing again. Put your second node in. And I have to go in closer for this. Right. Move you up. Move you up. Move you up. Now I don't know what magnification I'm on, but these now are 1mm. So, and I have to remember that. And just put that one behind that one. I wonder if I could get away with just putting this one there. We'll give it a whirl. Generate stitches. Now that's 0.42, and look how wide apart it looks. It isn't, it's just, there it is, look. And that's the start. And I don't know how long I've been talking for, but I bet you it's more than 10 minutes. So, pull out. So we've got back of the head feathers, forehead, beak, mouth, throat, chest, and now we're down into this. And in the next video, after I've hit save, we'll continue with the design.